Hi everyone, my name is Sahana. I'm a New York City-based dancer, choreographer, and creator. I'm originally from North Carolina and I moved to New York 2.5 years ago. So it's been a while since I've been here and I feel like I've really enjoyed living here. I come from a very suburban place, so now I've moved to the big city and I think I've met some amazing people here, both in the dance community and also at work and other places in New York. I am someone who is very proudly Tamil American, and I'm really passionate about Kuthu and the Kuthu dance style overall. I also have really enjoyed dancing to a lot of fusion styles, especially Tamil fusion. And I would say, as somebody who's been dancing for their whole life, I think dance has definitely been a very constant part of my life, and I've really enjoyed being able to create, being able to move, and just being able to connect with people through dance. When I first moved to New York, I immediately signed up for a dance class. So I think it was about 3 days after I moved into my New York apartment, I immediately went to a dance class afterwards, and dancing was always something I wanted to do in New York because from what I had just seen before I moved, I knew that the community is super talented and there's a lot of amazing instructors teaching different dance styles. So I definitely wanted to be part of the community here. And I'm really glad I've been consistently going to these workshops because I think it's really built my ability to connect with people. And I think I've also been very privileged to learn different dance styles. I've really been into street jazz. I've been learning contempt, Bollywood, hip hop. So these are all styles that I previously did when I was in college. And I really have the chance to dive into more now that I'm in New York. I think the best part about the New York City dance community is being able to meet such amazing, talented people. And through each of the workshops, it's turned into a place where I see more and more familiar faces, which is always really nice. And it's such a warm and welcoming atmosphere, I would say. Each class that I go to, I definitely try to push myself out of my comfort zone. And I still think that I'm a learner in all of these classes. I'm continuously learning at every class I go to, and I just want to continue doing that for as long as I can. I've met some amazing people, and some people I call my lifelong best friends now. I would say my dance journey began with Bharatanatyam. And I'm super grateful to my parents for putting me in Bharatanatyam. I think I was about 5 years old at the time, and I learned for about 10 years. So I think Bharatanatyam really told me the importance of expression, storytelling, and movement overall. I really, really enjoyed learning it for so many years. And I think I would say after learning Bharatanatyam, I wanted to continue doing dance, which is when I transitioned into the collegiate dance atmosphere. And I was part of two Bollywood-fusion dance teams, both based in North Carolina. I really enjoyed being part of both teams. I think when I was part of the first team, I got a chance to be a captain and choreograph for the team. So a lot of the dance styles, including Kuthu, I was a choreographer for. And there's an aspect about choreographing that I really enjoy, which is being able to apply all of the dance techniques, the movements, and the skills that I've learned to creating my own piece of work, and also being able to share that piece of work with my fellow dancers and my fellow teammates. I think that was a really cool part about being a captain of the team and being a choreographer. I think being part of a dance team really also taught me to perform on stage. I think one aspect of performing that I'm sure all dancers would really say is the adrenaline rush that you feel when you're on stage is really like unparalleled, unmatched, and I really, really enjoyed performing in front of people. I think from a very early age and also in college as well. I think from my experience performing in front of people in college, I really fed off of the energy of the audience. And from the energy that I received from the audience, it really fueled me to perform even more energetically. So it was a very, what is it, like positive feedback loop? Yeah. Yeah. So I really enjoyed performing on stage. And I would say also when I was in college, I learned a lot of different dance styles that I wasn't exposed to before. So learning how to do a segment of hip hop or a segment of contempt or a segment of street jazz and dancing to different Bollywood songs. I think all of those different aspects made me a more dynamic dancer and also a more well-rounded dancer, I would say. So yeah, I really enjoyed being part of my collegiate Bollywood dance teams. And I also feel like I met really close friends at that time too, and friends that I am still in touch with now. I would say when it comes to my creative process, I really try to put together a piece that is very energetic, very authentic, and joyful to the people who are coming to learn my piece. I would say the most important part of being a dancer is being able to do choreography that's powerful but also very accessible. I usually start with music that focuses on rhythm. I focus on the musicality, the textures, and honestly what naturally comes to me in the moment. And based on that, I start building the choreography and really try to incorporate the structure with freedom as well. I really want somebody to be able to tap into their confidence and really embody the music when they're dancing to my choreography. I think choreography for me is also being able to put any type of sound into any type of feeling, especially when it comes to creating movement that feels very bold and grounded. I also think being a choreographer means to give your dancers freedom. I think one of the aspects that I really try to incorporate into my Tamil fusion styles, and especially with Kuthu styles, is to have certain gimmicky moments. I think that's really fun and really brings out a dancer's individuality when they're given the freedom to do what they want in a very gimmicky moment. That's something that I feel is important when I'm choreographing. Teaching has definitely been on my bucket list while I've been in New York, especially because I've been to so many workshops, and I've really seen how empowering it is for other instructors to be able to showcase their choreography to students, and also for the students to feel empowered after they learn the choreography. I think it's an amazing relationship between the students and also the teacher, and that's something that I really want to experience for myself as well. So as somebody who's choreographed in the past and who's taught in the past, I really want to unlock that part of myself again and really be able to bring what I vision for a New York City workshop to my community in New York and really give back to the community too in that way. And I'm somebody who's really passionate about Kuthu especially, and because Kuthu is so much rooted in my identity as a Tamil American, I really want to bring that space in the form of dance into New York City. I want to make it a very fun, very welcoming atmosphere. I definitely want my students to walk away feeling confident in what they're doing and also just be able to tap into that confidence and fully commit to the choreography. I think the best part is when you can leave whatever is going on at work or whatever is going on in the outside world and then come into a space where you just completely focus on yourself and the choreography and just being able to tap into your confidence. Also being able to perform in front of your peers and fully let go and commit. I think that's the best part about New York City dance workshops, and hopefully the best part about my workshop when you come to it. I am teaching to a mix of 3 songs, Sta, Mari, and Kurchi Martapedi. So these are songs that are really a core part of my childhood to adulthood. I feel like these songs have really made me more proud of my Tamil culture because they're very highly energetic Tamil songs and very widely popular songs too. And I definitely feel like the combination of these songs with Kurchi Martapedi, which is a Telugu song, really showcases that it's not just about Tamil songs, but also about Telugu song as well, and showcases that melting pot a little bit more of different songs. So I am really excited for the combination of these 3 songs, and even if you like just one of the songs, I think you should come. I am teaching on Wednesday, March 11th at Ripley Greer Studios, the 528th Avenue location. So the style of choreography that I'm teaching is Kuthu style. It's going to be very highly energetic, very raw, just raw energy, I would say, and it showcases my cultural pride and overall very joyful. It definitely requires a lot of energy and just really good vibes. I really hope the dancers who come to my workshop leave feeling very confident, very joyful. I think these are 3 aspects of what I want for people to take away from my workshop. I hope you can come to my workshop and meet somebody new. I think beyond just learning the choreography, I want somebody to walk away with a sense of community, that maybe they've found a friend or that they've learned something new when they're in class. I really want people to walk away with a sense of confidence and a sense of just overall overall, not just like grasp of the choreography, but also just a way that they were able to give themselves an outlet to enter a space where you feel comfortable, confident, and safe. I think that's really important for me as a choreographer and dance instructor to provide. I had this idea of filming in 4 different locations in New York City, which was the subway, outside of the Oculus, in Times Square, and then also in front of the vessel. So these are definitely 4 places where people watching us dance Kuthu could also experience what it's like to see us doing Kuthu in real time, I guess, in real life. I really enjoyed putting together this project, and I'm super grateful to my Kuthu Barbie girls because they really helped bring the vision to life, 100%. Yeah, and I would say with the song Matte, I've been a huge Vijay fan literally my entire life. Whenever I did stage performances growing up, I used to dance to Kuthu songs, and specifically his songs. So when I was on stage dancing to his songs, I would pretend like I was Vijay. Like I would actually pretend like I was him, like giving super main character energy. And I think he's been a pretty big inspiration in my life, along with so many different Tamil actors and Tamil artists. I think him especially, though, his songs have been a core part of my childhood. And to be able to bring his song to real life in New York was very surreal for me, especially the opportunity to dance to Matte in Times Square. I was like, wow, like this is really incredible and never something I never thought could happen for me. Just living in New York and being able to have these amazing moments have really made my dance experience more worth it. I think being able to bring back that choreographer mindset that I had while I was in college to this atmosphere in New York City has really made me a more dynamic person when it comes to dance, and I'm really grateful for it. So I think as a dancer and as a creative, I've really been inspired by South Asian music, dance for almost my whole life. There's been so many people who have inspired me along the way. I would say my very first inspiration was definitely my Bharatanatyam teacher. She definitely instilled the importance of different aspects of being a dancer, like storytelling, musicality, learning different textures, techniques, and ultimately having that discipline, because I think it's important as a dancer to be disciplined in your goals for what you want to achieve as a dancer. So I think that mindset and what she's instilled in me definitely helped my transition when I went into dancing in college. And I think in college, I would say I definitely learned and was inspired by my peers a lot, especially my peers who were trained in contempt or hip hop, styles that I wasn't as familiar with. I definitely had a chance to learn more from them, which I'm really grateful for. And as I continued my dance journey to New York, there have been so many people here that inspired me, including, I would say, a lot of the dance teachers here. I really like the way in which they teach. Certain dance teachers incorporate repetition, or certain dance teachers emphasize adding textures. So it's different based on the teacher you go to, but from every class that I've gone to, I've definitely been able to take away something, I would say. So yeah, I think it's definitely been a mix of inspiration from what I've seen in the movies, what I've listened to, and then also been an inspiration of the people that I've met along the way in my dance journey. I think the moments that I'm most proud of in my dance journey here is really being able to show up and take up space in a dance workshop. It has definitely been a learning curve for me as well, being in New York City and learning so many different dance styles. But I'm really proud of the continuous growth I feel like I've been able to achieve. And I'm really also happy to share my passion for dance, and especially Kuthu dance and Tamil fusion styles. One aspect that I really want to achieve as a dancer in the city is being able to choreograph to a Kuthu dance piece, and really being able to showcase my cultural pride as a Tamilian, and then also being able to showcase my choreography as well. So those are definitely proud moments that I want to achieve. And overall, I've been pretty proud about my growth journey in New York. I feel like I've definitely hit a lot of dance milestones, and I'm only continuing to improve as a dancer, I think. And I'm very grateful to the New York dance community for giving me the space to take up space. So hobby-wise, I've always enjoyed sports. So growing up, I did a lot of soccer and volleyball and swimming as well. And volleyball has actually been a sport that has been my ultimate favorite sport. So I joined a volleyball team in the city, And I've been going to volleyball practices and tournaments. It's every week on Mondays, and definitely something that I've enjoyed for the past, it's only been like 2 weeks now since I started it, but it's really been great. And I always love team-based sports and activities. So for volleyball, I always love like working with my team and being a part of a team atmosphere. I started playing volleyball when I was in high school, and I was part of the JV and the varsity team at my school. And I used to play libero, so it was like the back row defense position. And I used to be the person like diving for all the balls, like when I was on the team back then. And to be able to continue the sport after so many years, I didn't do it in college, I did dance in college. So to be able to do the sport now, it's been like a weird full circle moment going back to playing volleyball, and I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's definitely, yeah, one of my favorite hobbies is to play it.
Road trip or plane trip?
Ooh, road trip, road trip.
Road trip?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
sounds good.
100%.
Skydiving or scuba diving?
Skydiving, it's been on my bucket list.
Ocean or mountains?
Ocean, yeah. I'm definitely a beach kind of person. Yeah.
City or countryside? This is a tough one. You mentioned
Ooh,
the suburbs.
yeah. Oh, that's so tough. Countryside?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do, I like in North Carolina, like my family goes to the mountains pretty often. So I feel like, yeah. Like countryside. Well, maybe like suburban. I like suburban areas. So maybe not
between.
countryside completely, but
Okay.
yeah, somewhere in between. Yeah.
Head or live in the moment?
Live in the moment. Yeah. I'm very type B. I'm like, I can be type A, but I think my default is like type B.
Yeah.
So I like to live in the moment.
This might be an easy one, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Vijay or Surya?
Vijay. 100% Vijay. My sister is a Surya fan, so it's like we're always just like competing, like who's better.
Winter or summer?
Summer. I don't like this. What's happening outside right now? No, please, pass. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Sunrise or sunset?
Oh, sunset. Yeah.
Same.
I hope to be more of a sunrise person, but I'm just not.
If there's anything you could showcase in Times Square on the big screens,
Oh,
and why?
that's really cool. Yeah. I think it would be me performing to Kuthu or me performing to like a Tamil song. That would be really cool and a very like I made it moment if I could see myself on the big screen like dancing to a Tamil song. Because I think being Tamil is so core to who I am, and to be able to see that representation on the big screen, even if it's not me, even if it's somebody else, I feel like that's really important. I'm super excited to host this workshop with Arrambam. I'm really passionate about Kuthu dancing, and I'm super excited for anybody who comes to the workshop as well. And I am super excited to kick off my dance journey, especially when it comes to choreographing and teaching in the city. I'm really, really honestly excited to meet the people who come. I really want to talk to each and every one of you and make really meaningful connection with you. As somebody who really wants to continue to learn, create, and just genuinely uplift the South Asian community here in New York City, I want to be able to bring that energy to my workshop and share that energy with whoever comes to the workshop as well. And yeah, get ready for some power-packed, super high energetic Kuthu vibes. We'll see you there.